Right, so another quick video for you boys. This is the monster beetle. I did fix it last night. I was going to do a little video on what was broken and what I fixed. It was basically in the steering mechanism in here, which you can't see very well, but in the end I just wanted to get it fixed. So that's working now. Just sent you the video of that, so I've just packed it all away so Aiden doesn't eat it or do whatever else he likes to do. And I'm just going to empty this out. And this is the haul I got when I went to the model shop that's now closed over in Stoneleigh, very sadly. But there's a few things in here, a few upgrades which are going to be good for the Plasma Edge. So I went ahead and got these before I even got the kit, like I said. Right, so this is a second controller, so that's your receiver transmitter. So I now have two of those, one for the Beetle and one for this. I've got the old one from the 90s, which could still be used, but it's a bit retro. So I thought I'd get one of those. That was like 30, maybe 35 quid. And I can switch the receiver out between cars if I wanted to. So I'm not sure I'll buy any more controllers if I ever do get any more cars. But that's that, right? So I mean, this is nothing particularly interesting, but I know the Beetle, when I strip it down and rebuild it, I know I lost a bunch of screws in that over the years. So the Mud Blaster is actually exactly the same chassis as the Beetle, but just a different body shell. It's actually a Subaru pickup body shell, so I went ahead and got that. That was £1 with some proper Tamiya screws, so that's all good. Right, the rest of the odds and sods are what the guy managed to flog me to upgrade the performance of the Plasma Edge. So let's take a look at those. Right, so Plasma Edge comes with normal plastic ball bearings. I went ahead and spent about, I think it was about 12 quid maybe, for an entire ball bearing set. So these are going to go in the wheels, they go in the gearbox. Just going to make the car run a bit smoother and a bit nicer, so that's that. And then seeing as he was selling stuff off cheap, I went and got a high performance motor. So I haven't got a clue what's that going to do, but I imagine it's going to run a bit faster. It says £9.50, I don't think it cost me that because he was selling things off. Anyway, he said, good salesman that he is, you buy a high performance motor, you need some other parts for it. So, high performance motor maybe gets a bit hotter. There's the motor mount, so it's a metal motor mount, which I think helps distribute heat, is what he said, or holds it a bit more securely because you're going a bit faster. Either way, he sold me that. Again, didn't cost 15 quid, so I thought, why the heck not? So that's the motor mount. The other thing he said, if you get a high performance motor, they heat up, you need to distribute the heat. So that's kind of a motor heat sink. Essentially, I think it just means it cools the motor faster. I think you did the two of those, should have been 25 quid. You did the pair for like a tenner or something. And then the last upgrade that I bought for the car, because it's a four-wheel drive buggy, if you can see on the side there, four-wheel drive. It's got a drive shaft down the middle. In fact, if I show you, that is the drive shaft, and you can see it's plastic. He said they won't snap, but at high speeds they can flex. So I went ahead and bought this proper Tamiya upgrade part. Only £6.50. I think he did it for £5. So it's a metal drive shaft. So that's nice. And then just while I was there, I thought I'd get a pot of engineering grease. Always good to have that a bit spare, just so when I do finally get a chance to strip down and rebuild the Beetle, I'll have enough going over. So let's have a look. Looks nice. There we go. Put that on your balls, I guess, for when you're cycling as well, if you want to. Don't know. Right. Excellent, that's the end of that one then. So that's the upgrade video.